What is up, Dominators? Let's talk about some more actual Instagram hacks that you probably didn't know about. Lots of you guys asked me for part 2, and we'll see. Maybe there will be even a part 3, but only if you're good kids. And only if you tell me so that you're good kids in the comment section down below right now. So let's start with something that's actually not so obvious as I thought it was, because if you have an iPhone 77 or another phone with a wide angle camera, you might be like, well, you know, I always have to record first in my video app, put the wide angle, but this is some mess, switch over to the wide angle, record, and then upload to Instagram. Actually, no, my friends, you could do that right within the Instagram app. What you're gonna do is just go in the Instagram app, just don't focus on my face. What you wanna do is pinch out like this, and you're gonna see you have your wide angle camera right there, and you can just record your story like you would. Now you see this huge mess that is in here. The next one is actually kind of a growth hack that, helps you grow apparently. And what you want to do is go to one or multiple of your competitors that ideally have an overlapping audience with you. You know, let me just, whatever. Mojo Grip, shout out by the way. Ideally you take people with a huge following and then some smaller emerging people, like for example Mojo Grip, if that were your niche. And what you want to do is hit the bell there, turn on the post notification. Well, I can't do this right now just because I don't have Instagram notifications enabled in general. But what you want to do is turn on the post notifications, and whenever you get a notification that your competitor is posting right now, you want to immediately craft some super valuable, super relevant comment under the recent post. And there's actually a few benefits to this whole thing. First of all, a lot of their audience is going to see this comment if you're one of the first people, ideally if it actually is valuable or it entices some emotion or makes people laugh, you know, whatever it is, it will get a lot of likes naturally, and it will be at the top of the comments, meaning lots of people are going to see that. In that case, in that way, you can kind of hijack your audience. Now, if you do that multiple times or repeatedly, the audience, first of all, is going to recognize you. They're like, oh, wow, I recognize this account. I recognize, that they always bring me value or always get me to laugh. And eventually, at least some of them are going to check you out, check your profile out. Now, if your profile is optimized, you have a great profile picture, a great bio that makes people interested, and awesome A+ content, obviously, you're going to get followers just from this, training the algorithm, making it possible, easier for the algorithm to recommend you out to more people because, like you probably know already, you get these social signals from a really targeted audience over to your account. And there's a third benefit for this whole thing. Actually, at some point, the initial creator is going to recognize you. However big they are, most likely, they're going to see, well, I recognize this name, This person always comments, gives valuable insights. And if from time to time you, for example, tag this person in your stories or something like this, chances might be a little bit higher that they are going to shout you out in their stories or somewhere. Don't overdo it though, okay? Don't overdo it, and don't just be blatant and say, great. Really try to be original, really try to hit the lingo of your ideal target audience. Now, let's talk a little bit about stories, trying to stand out with your stories. For example, research has shown that whenever something is moving, people are more inclined to stay a little bit longer. This is exactly what you want. And for years now, people try to put in some moving GIFs or something like this as a background for their Instagram stories. There's another way with those 3 looping GIFs that they have there, but what if you don't want to have that, right? So in this case, in this example, we have a moving GIF that we want to paste in the background. Now, if you just go in the stories and put this in, well, it's not moving. As you can see, if you just take here a picture like this and try to paste it in the other way, well, it's not moving either. So kind of bad. What does work though is, let's just say, just make this, then we'll make it black again. You're gonna go ahead to your moving GIF, copy this thing, go to your text here tool, hit paste, and you're gonna see all of a sudden this whole thing starts to move and it's a GIF. How awesome is that? And then you can, do whatever you want with your stories. Just things are moving. There's this new sticker that I saw, the selfie thing, for example. If you click on that, you can change it up a little bit. It kind of has a green screen effect to it. So for example, you make this, you create this, then you can say yes, and look at this. Look at this awesome looking story just with the Instagram app. For example, you create a poll, you write red or bleu. I'm going to Paris really soon. This is probably why I'm writing it in French. And there you go, look at this awesome story. Who doesn't want to look at least a little bit longer than the rest of the crowd? And this is exactly what they look for when determining how much reach you should get. Another thing that's kind of a trend right now because of Twitch and all the streamers and stuff like this, having a green screen background. Did you know there is actually a filter? Let me just try to see. Go to the filters all the way to the right and search green screen. Yeah, I already searched this. You know, just take whatever, try it out, save it. Then you can add your media, you know, paste in a video or a picture and just record here. And it looks like, look at this. I'm at the Tesla store right now buying a new car, huh? Doesn't even seem fake. But you get the idea. If you have some text or something that, you know, you want to explain something or whatever it is, you know, creativity has no borders. Yeah, you can use this green screen actually to make people just snap out of their autopilots a little bit more and get people to watch a little bit longer. This next one is actually crazy, pretty crazy one, and it works 98% of the times. Also, it works whether you're on your desktop or on your phone. What you want to do is right now you're probably in the YouTube app or on the YouTube website. And did you know that YouTube and Instagram are actually linked together? So what you have to do is take your mouse, hover down to the like button and tap it 3 times, all right? This is the most important thing, 3 times, not twice. Don't double tap. Tap 3 times. And somebody just got a like. How sneaky is that? Another very important feature, especially if you have some sort of business relationship or thinking about hiring somebody or checking somebody out, trusting somebody, is the About This Account feature. And a lot of people don't know about this. So for example, let's just go to the Instagram creators account right here. Tap those 3 dots there and you're gonna see About This Account. And there's actually a few things that you can learn from this About This Account. First of all, you can see, well, when did they join, obviously. So if it's a really new account, be wary of when they're trying to sell you stuff. Then you can see where the account is based in. So for example, you see there's an account that claims to be an American car dealer giving you access to very good deals for cars. You can see the account is based in somewhere else. You might want to get your guards up a little bit. Another very interesting feature in there are the former usernames. You can also see if they changed their names, if they totally changed what's going on. This is the official Instagram creators account. And this was really surprising for me to see that they have changed their names quite a bit. So it seems like they didn't really know what to go for until recently. They signed up with Lola Josie. Who's Lola Josie? This is apparently Lola Josie. Then you can totally see that they tried to push IGTV. Didn't really work out. The same day, they low-cost self-care. Who knows self-care for free, so nobody knows what they tried to do. And then they had IGTV for creators in June 2019 until they figured out that not a lot of people actually care about IGTV. Well, another interesting thing is, I think we've briefly touched on this one before, you can see the active ads. Creators, why is it German? But creators, I don't think they have active ads right now. But, talking about competitor research, my friends, you can check out what ads your competitors are actually running within this Facebook ad library. Kind of handy, actually, if you ask me. Did I talk about this before? I think I talked about this before. Now let's talk about audience development and forming a connection with your audience, building your community. And there's one thing that actually not a lot of people know. Did you know you can pin comments to the top? You might be like, why would I want to do that? First of all, it shows here's the thing, just swipe left there. Pin this comment, for example, pin your favorite comment. First of all, they'll notify the person who wrote the comment. So, kind of is like this exclusive thing, wow, this person pinned my comment. Second of all, you can kind of influence what people say or think. Also, you can kind of get a very happy, positive tone. You can also entice people to write great comments to, first of all, get pinned by you. And maybe you even have something for them. For example, a product that you have for another freebie or something, or some piece of merch that people get whenever they write a really good, insightful comment to your feed. It's a win-win for both. It's actually great to build your community and is actually not used by a lot of people. And you should do that if you want to stand out. Anyway, that was it, my friends. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you want to have a part 3. There's probably more content for 700 parts. And don't forget to subscribe. My name is Dominic. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks a lot. Bye.